In today's video, we are going to talk about one of my favorite topics, goal setting. Not only about how you need to set your goals for 2021, but most importantly, how are you going to achieve them? And if you like this topic, please stay tuned until the very end because I'm saving my best advice for later. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Steph, and if you need to erase any limiting beliefs and find the blueprint for the online business of your dreams, this is the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell below so you don't miss any of my new content. Let me start this video explaining to you why it's so important to sit down and write your goals. And the main reason is because I know there are lots of people that are really resistant because they feel constricted if they do it. They want to go with the flow and they think that at some point they are going to reach the destination. But to be honest, it's really weird. Think about this. If you basically are driving your car and you don't know the destination, yeah, you're going to be driving and you're going to make progress, but you're not going to reach really what you wanted to achieve. So the same thing happens with your goals. You need to have a clear and specific goals because this is going to be your motivation and the light that is going to guide you. The second main reason why it's so important to do it is because in the moment that you set your goals, you are going to be able to map out everything that you need to do in order to reach them. And your brain and your behavior is going to be aligned and you're going to be focused, driven, and committed towards what you want to achieve. I'm going to film a specific video about how to create a profit business plan. But for now, just dream and think about all the goals that you want to achieve for next year. And if you are a little bit lost, what can help you is to know at least the categories that you can use. For example, health, personal growth, business, relationships, recreation, and you can use different ones or in a different way. For example, I use relationships in general, but maybe you need to split it between your spouse, your family members, your friends, because it's going to work better for you. Don't be afraid to experiment to find out the way that is going to be better for you. Another tool that you can use is pick a theme or a word for the year or even quarterly, because sometimes you need to adapt. And if we have learned something from 2020 is that we need to adapt. For example, for 2021, if I pick the word enjoy, I need to come up with things that I can do in every single area of my life in order to have that feeling. Specifically for my business, I'm in the early stage of my coaching career. So everything is a little bit stressful and I'm pressured so much myself that sometimes I don't feel that joy. So that's why I'm thinking maybe to pick up that word, enjoy, in order to try to come up with things that I can do in my coaching in order to feel that feeling more often. And one of the things that I know that I enjoy so much is to have that one-to-one conversation with my clients and see their faces when I give them an advice and maybe they didn't thought about that and they feel the value and the impact of my advice and the tools that I provided to them on their business. So I need to come up with a list, the things that I need to do every single day to have that enjoyment, not only in my business, but also in my personal life. And that's exactly what you need to do. You need to come up with a list of things that you need to do to embody the thing that you just pick up. Now that you have the list of goals that you want to achieve for 2021, you need to prioritize maximum 3 of them because that is going to be your top priority for the year. That doesn't mean that you cannot try to achieve the other goals, but that is going to be a nice thing that you try to achieve, but not your main focus. Now that you have your yearly goals, you will be able to divide them between quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily basis. And knowing that is going to help you to know what you need to do exactly in every single moment. Something that is really key in order to achieve your goals is to have an accountability partner. And in that case, I don't care if it's really your partner or maybe a friend that you have a video call once a month or whenever it's convenient for both of you and you are sharing your goals and the things that you can do in order to improve to achieve them. And this is really a key for me because that is helping me to stay focused because I don't want to disappoint not only myself, but the other person. We have talked a lot about to-do lists in this channel, but for this video, I want you to focus on result lists. What I mean with this, for example, in the moment that you have your top priority goals, you need to come up with a goal that is really a result, not something that you need to do. For example, if you want to serve 100 clients, that's a result that you want to have. You're not going to have your goal as I will reach 1,000 people and then have a funnel and then do all those things, because that's the strategy. So come up with the result that you want to achieve, and then you can have different strategies, and if one strategy is not working, you can switch and try another one. That's really, really important. Now that we have these plans in place, it's time for us to work on our mindset in order to achieve our goals. So one of the things that we need to be aware of is that we have a constant self-talk that unfortunately most of the time is negative. So we need to push our boundaries in order to try to be more mindful in the way that we talk to ourselves and try to be more positive. When we are facing a challenge, usually we have like negative questions like why this happened to me all the time and things like that. So we need to be aware of that. We need to try to switch that question in order to be more positive, like what can I do in order to achieve the result that I want, and that is going to lead us to have a better result. When we are trying to achieve our goals, we are trying to change our behavior and our habits, and those are driven by our beliefs and our emotions. So if we want to have better outcomes, we need to change our belief system and our emotions. I hope that this video was of value to you. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to answer them in a future video, and I will give you a shout out just for submitting the question. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.